Good afternoon, I'm Pamela Van Meer, Kawartha 411 News, and this is your 5 at 5:30. Your top news headlines from in and around the City of Kawartha Lakes for Friday, September 25th, sponsored by Income Tax Plus in Lindsay, family owned and operated since 1988.
This is what violence and gun violence did to my son. This is how I have to remember my son, in an urn, because of this violence. We need it to stop.
Amy Rogers lost her son, Alex Tobin, on February 18th. Tobin was shot and killed at an apartment building on King Street East in Omemee. 2 people were initially charged in his death, but those charges were later dropped. His killer remains at large. Today, friends and family gathered in Lindsay for a National Day of Remembrance. Rogers wants justice for her son and others taken by violence.
I'm upset about it. It is still ongoing investigation though, so they're still working hard to find my son's murderers.
And what do you have to say to them?
Just come forward. Just come forward, you know, like you guys get to hug your mom. You guys get to everything. I can't hug my kid anymore. They need to come. They need to pay the price. Go to jail.
Well, first of all, I heard that they were having this march in support against gun violence, and knowing it happened in one of our municipalities in the Omemee area, and we as councillors, we represent the whole municipality, so I thought it was important for here to support the family and support the cause.
Apart from getting justice for Alex and others, Rogers also wants people to remember her son.
Alex was my baby. He was a good boy, loyal, hardworking, big brother. He was just an amazing kid all around. You'll see that today, here, how many friends and family are here to support him, and we all miss him. He was such an inspiration on everybody.
It hits me very close in my heart, and it hurts, but it's a good hurt, and it needs to be done.
Anything else?
No, I miss you so much, Alex, and we miss you every single day.
Anyone with information on the shooting or any other crime is asked to call City of Kawartha Lakes OPP at 705-324-6741 or Crime Stoppers. As we first told you last week, Bert Memorial Pool in Bobcaygeon is expected to be closed until at least January 1st, 2021. The City of Kawartha Lakes is spending almost $1 million to replace things like the boiler, the HVAC system, and to do some remediation work after black mold was found in the facility.
So this is being done because they had suspected that there was black mold because the HVAC system was not working as well as it could have, and this property was built by the community a long time ago, and it wasn't to what municipal standards would be right now. So we want to make sure that there's no black mold in the building and it's safe for everyone to use. So that's why it was being done. It's close to $1 million that council has approved for the project.
Any idea when it will reopen?
No, I don't know right now. Like I said, they're in there doing the abatement, and then they have to do structural work, and then I think the HVAC system comes in. So it might be a while, but it's to keep people safe and healthy. We'd like to have it open now, but unfortunately we can't. This has to be fixed.
The remediation work began on September 21st, and the work on the HVAC system and the boiler is also well underway. As the number of new COVID-19 cases remains around 400 a day in the province of Ontario, the government says they are investing more than $1 billion to expand testing and contact tracing. The details were provided today by Premier Doug Ford and Christine Elliott.
That's $1 billion to support testing, and this investment will make a huge difference. But until we get Health Canada's approval for new rapid testing that other jurisdictions are currently using, until we get those rapid tests, the health experts are telling us that we need to be more strategic with testing.
This means more testing locations and more case and contact management resources to trace and isolate cases. In doing so, we will also be supporting long-term care homes, schools, and hospitals to effectively prevent, track, and contain outbreaks of COVID-19. Our government has established a strong foundation for testing and case and contact management with lab networks capable of processing up to 40,000 daily tests.
Every year, the paramedic service participates in a memorial ride and bell ceremony to honor the lives of paramedics who have died in the line of duty. This year, due to COVID-19, the annual ride for 2020 was divided up across the province, including the passing of the ceremonial bell. Kawartha Lakes Police Service took a ride in two parts this year. The first one was on September 22nd when they took on an 80-kilometer ride across the city in honor of the annual event. The second part will be the ceremonial passing of the memorial bell, which will take place on November 26th. The city will release more information on that closer to the date. It's time now to take a look at your weather. Our weather is sponsored by Team Brad Bird, Mincom Plus Realty in Lindsay, a team that gets your home sold. Another beautiful day out there today. Fog patches developing tonight near midnight. For Saturday, a mix of sun and cloud with a high of 24 degrees, but feeling like 27 with the humidex, and a low down to 16 overnight. Sunday, sunny skies with a high of 26 and a low of 13. And on Monday, cloudy with a 60% chance of showers and a high back down to 20 and a low of 10 overnight. That's your weather, sponsored by Team Brad Bird, Mincom Plus Realty in Lindsay. That's your news for Friday, September 25th. For a look at all of the day's news in depth, you can go to our website, kawartha411.ca. Thank you so much for joining us this week, everyone. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.